Hi, my Aquarius. Welcome to your March reading. And I want to thank everyone and welcome the new subscribers and the new people who are passing by my channel. And remember that all these readings are general, so it might resonate partially, completely. It might not resonate at all. So, by the way, I'm not doing any personal readings probably until June because I'm very packed with a lot of stuff and going to the university and my master's program and a lot of stuff. So, and my own work and the channel and a lot of stuff. Like I'm like very packed. These readings are good for your moon, sun, and rising sign. So let's go with the reading. Let's go. Let's do this. So, first of all, I want to mention two things. Hopefully, you stick with me until the end. We do some extra extending information here, right? First of all, I want to say that we have Mercury retrograde. You guys have Mercury retrograde. And Mercury retrograde is going to be in your third house. It's going to be in March 23rd to mid-April. So that means being careful what you say and how you say it. And obviously it has to be with the house of your siblings. Communication a lot. And also we have Jupiter retrograde in your 10th house, which is the house of your career, of opportunities, reputation, and all that stuff. So by me saying that, reputation and stuff, I have the star card, so it tells me a lot when I was just talking about your 10th house. So let's start for what we have right here. First of all, the foundation of everything happening on March is going to be this Five of Wands. Five of Wands. Conflicts. Internal conflicts. Maybe within yourself. Maybe so much competition with your partner. Like trying to either want the person attention, win the person attention. Excuse me, I'm catching a cold. So, sorry. So, either being conflicted inside about the relationship, because we're talking about love life here, right? Although I might add some other information. Conflicts. Maybe some other people trying to compete for your love or for this your partner's love, but there is like a very conflictive energy here that is going to bring the situations that you will be in now in March. As I see recently in the past, we have someone you're dealing with probably with sign of fire, maybe a Sagittarius, could be also a Gemini because I see a permanently Gemini card right in the present. So I think this person, I think probably you, I feel like it's you, or probably either way, you or the other person. It seems like a sense of someone trying to move towards the obstacles and whatever's going on. So I feel like someone is trying to focus pretty much and have a vision of what you want in a relationship or what they want. But you're going to be moving from that vision and how, things are going through, you guys are going through. And I feel it's like suddenly is like that fire is kind of like, how can I say, it's like evaporating in a certain way, right? Because if you see in your present, I see the Lovers cards in reverse. And it's kind of like telling me like that faith and that sense of passion that you had in the relationship. You know, everything is fresh, and when everything starts fresh, it's very good and start good, and then kind of like little by little, something is diminishing in that intensity, and you get at the point like, you know what's going on? And you know what? It's so funny because kind of like the blockages are here are the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is kind of like telling me, you know, like someone is having issues with kind of like accept the love or the offer. And I'm not sure, but yeah. In February, you guys have like this new fresh love. Maybe you were starting, you met someone, and it was kind of like this fresh love, right? So it's funny because when I see this, it seems like it's a continuation in what's going on and how things are like diminishing in terms to this emotional intensity. And at the point like right now, it is or is going to be in the present now in March, it's kind of going to be like, I feel like a blockage of how you want to take the offer of love, or how would you continue offering love. For certain reason, like there is a possibility that if you had a conflict or you haven't, or you will be conflicted, right? It was just talking about that, right? You still have hopes. You still have this wish that something could happen, because this is one of the possibilities that could happen in the relationship so far for March. So after the conflict, that this debate of what is this happening, you guys are going to be in a position that you are reaping what you sow. If you see this card here, we have the Seven of Pentacles. And if you see this person, look at this person. This person is literally looking and standing right there and waiting to see if let's say you have like a whole bunch of tomatoes, and then you waiting for them to mature, right? To pick them up. So you want to know if this is going to finally grow and finally be mature enough. Because I feel like you are putting in a standby. Or is you or you putting the other person in a standby? Like, is it really going to work? Should I really continue? Should I not? But someone is making a decision here, or someone made a decision that's influencing in this, right? So let's check, what is this about? Oh, for some reason this caught my attention. Oh, someone having issues to have long-term commitments, a long-term relationship. I think this person is kind of feeling, uh, or you feeling the lack of support, or this person is feeling the lack of support from you, because this person is really having a hard time, having a really, really, really extremely hard time trying to commit, or feel like it's not good for committed or a long-term relationship. So let me see, how do you see yourself? How do you feel in terms of the relationship? You don't feel really obsessed or like about this person. I don't think you feel, because the devil is reversed, which is great, because that's a good thing. Gives me a sense like you not feeling trapped in the relationship. You don't feel like this person can grab you and keep you under the chain. So that's a good thing. You feel like, you know what, I'm not attached to this person. I am not willing to be obsessed about the relationship. I feel like if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, I could just, try to move on in a certain way. So that's how I feel that you are feeling. Because obviously someone is having indecisions, but someone, you can tell if it's not you, the other person, that you are the one having trouble. So someone is not really feeling like, oh, I need to balance into the yes and no, because one knows that I don't want a relationship. That person knows, or it's either you or the other person, but you or the other person is like, let me wait. Should I wait? Is this going to happen? And then that's how we go towards the Mercury retrograde. You might feel this more intense on March 23rd to the mid of April, right? This is literally probably going to be stronger. And this feeling of Mercury bringing you some uncertainty, because that's what Mercury does. Mercury retrograde make it difficult for you to fix things. So here we are, right? Mercury is showing that, well, it's time to fix things. Do you want to continue this? Obviously, you're not attached. Obviously, you can feel like you can move on and you don't need to be, you know, feel feeling like trapped in a relationship where you are kind of feeling like is going nowhere. However, you are thinking and you contemplating and you see maybe this could have something good behind it. Maybe or he or she needs time to think things through. So let's continue. Let's see how it goes. But then you are not really like, okay, in the position of saying, let's get married, let's get really serious here. Like, it could be your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or maybe you still not a boyfriend or girlfriend, but to get really serious into things, I think it's still in the process of growing to something better, and you probably have that hope. So, or it's you or the other person with you. So, let me put this in here. So, since we know now what is influencing here, what is your hopes and fears, or the other person hopes and fears? So let's see, hopes and fears, hopes and fears, hopes and fears. Oh, this is beautiful. Hopes and fears. Hopes. Okay, I don't think I need to say what you see here, right? Your hopes. A mutual agreement of love, something you can grow together, mature together, have a committed relationship, someone that you can build something amazing, feel like you can share love, you can conquer things together as a team, right? And that's the hope. Look at this. Maybe it could be a Leo too. You're dealing with someone who's a Leo or a Cancer or Taurus. Maybe, I think it's you with a hope with the stars. Even though you feel like, well, but I'm not attached to this person yet. I don't see you feeling obsessing about this person or this relationship. I just feel like you are just having that hope and wishes that things work out, right? So, from the start, let's get our outcome card here. Oh, well, there you go. I'm not sure what happened on February, but I know we have a lot of internal conflicts here. Either you or this person, or you seeing things in this person that you find it good, but that it makes you think about things. Maybe it could be to this person. I feel like maybe this person uh, makes you wonder, like, right? So it could be either way. You or she started seeing things on you that is making them wonder, right? So we have the Page of Pentacles as an outcome, and this is telling me like you guys are not moving through, not going through, not moving on. There is no promises kept. Seriously, they're not. Um, Someone is having really hard time to commit with you, or either you or the other person. And someone is procrastinating in things. And you know what? That's what I say. Jupiter comes retrograde. First was Mercury, but we have Jupiter as well in your March 9th. It will be here. And it's in your 10th house. Your 10th house of career opportunities, reputation, maybe some work you need to do. Maybe you will kind of have some type of reputation, recognition, if you were working in a project. So I'm going to throw all this stuff because I see how you are not willing to invest, so this other person is probably not willing to invest, right? Despite having this hope here of this relationship moving or waiting to mature and grow, there's other things that you can focus on, also, Aquarius, which is in your career. You're going to probably have some career opportunities now with Jupiter. is going to be, Jupiter is going to be in your 10th house from March 9th to the middle of July. So take advantage of that energy of the planet. And we know that planet Jupiter is good with expansive growth energy and good fortune. However, because it's retrograde, it changes direction, so it makes you work harder for what you want. So even when it comes to relationship, if you see it that way, although it's not in your house of relationships, but but it's gonna make you work hard. And when it comes to Mercury retrograde in your third house with communication, social skills, um, travels, transportations, you were wanting to travel, or you just travel. Maybe it might make it hard for you to pick up schedules and transportations and you know moving along. But I think it's more important for you to look at Mercury in terms to what it's about intellect, reasoning, and communication. So I think you need to pretty much focus on communication and be careful what you say, how you say it, especially when it comes to your relationships and work, because it's going to be in your house of career opportunities. So make sure you know what you say, how you say it, and especially here, you know how this play is like, this is what your hope and fears are. And maybe your fears are like, you still want a long-term relationship, you want to go at the point, like I just said it, you want a marriage, or start a family, find your soulmate and whatever it is, but you're still fearful of what the commitment entails, the entire thing, or is you or the other person. But at the end of the month, you're going in with the energy that people are not willing to compromise and move through and invest and start investing or messaging you or giving you the signs of really putting work into the relationship. So I'm going to ask a little bit more here. Like, why is this going on? What's going on here? Especially with this Page of Pentacles, because I wonder why is this going on here? Okay. I think someone is just feeling like, hey, all these hopes, all these fears, someone not willing to make too much effort, letting me be hanging in here, waiting for you to realize what is that you really want. That's in your head. And then you're like, I feel done. I feel like someone is not like it betray you, but you feel betrayed in a sense of emotional tiredness, feeling the pain of hoping and not seeing what you really want to see. So how can we deal with this? How can we deal with, okay, how can we deal with this? Look at this. They just definitely needed to tell me. You know what? You might be dealing with someone who is in Libra, Gemini. Gemini was right here. Someone of your sun sign too, but especially Libra and probably Gemini. Also Cancer and a fire sign. Obviously, it could be more closer to a Sagittarius. So Wheel of Fortune, Three of Swords, Nine of Cups, reverse, reverse, reverse. And the good thing is Chariot at the end, but we have this King of Swords here. Someone is going to be very detached. And I think it's saying you need to be pretty much detached. You're going to have to turn into someone who is an air sign if you want to move quickly and deal with this. Okay? Because they're telling you, you are going to see the changes because Jupiter is going to help you. This is the card of Jupiter. Wheel of Fortune, but it's in reverse. So Wheel of Fortune means things are happening because there's consequences for you to change directions. So that's why Jupiter is here, because you are going to deal with something that happened maybe recently, maybe with the same person, maybe with someone is, it gave you like a broken heart, but you are coming out of that. You are progressing to emotionally heal here, this area here in your heart. So things are not going to go the way you want it, because your Nine of Cups turns reverse. So we see all reverse. You see how? Consequences. You need to put much effort. That's why Jupiter is here retrograde. Putting much effort is just like direct to you. Jupiter is coming to make you work, to make you fix things when it comes to your love life in your heart. If someone lie to you, if someone just manipulate you, if someone just trick you, or someone has been like acting up and just ended up flaking on you at the end, so you're going to feel betrayed. You're going to feel like, why? This is not what I expected. I expect this love, this that we were starting, this that it was happening for me. But now you need to turn into this King of Swords to be able to conquer what you want. And it doesn't mean this person, it means to move forward to another direction where is here. So if this person is not going to give you what you need and what you want, and you are waiting there, don't beg. You don't need to do that. Think carefully. Go deep inside of you. You're still in a conflicting mode, deep inside of you. Turn into this detached person. Try to give your space, or give this person the space. If you feel this person is being like that to you, just move on and take that, take those. I know you are conflicted in your mind and your heart, because there's a duality here with the Chariot card, right? But you need to fly away. Like, just, I'm not saying, move away or just try to run away from the person. Just be very much detached, uh, just focus and not willing to give your heart too much. Like, just be calm and relaxed. Keep it cool. And then just focus in other things that are better for you, like conquesting your career. Could be your career. Um, that's why Jupiter is here, because that's your 10th house. So I feel like it's telling you, you have opportunities in your career that you need to look at in editing, maybe projects and stuff like that, that being stuck in this. Things are moving slowly for you. You're going to need to put triple of effort with retrogrades here, Mercury and Jupiter. And this slow movement is going to help you. It's going to remind you all the consequences from, being stuck here. And then what? When you have the Chariot here, then you can conquer all this stuff that it make you more happy. So, I know. No one wants to hear like, I'm going to be here and this person's not going to give me this because I have a hope of this and this is not happening. But you know what? There's other things, because with the Chariot card, you can focus more in your career and do other things that it might give you the opportunity to succeed and have recognition that you haven't got before, especially when it comes to your job. Guess what? And how you're entering the month of April is with the Six of Wands. And it's telling me you're going to have the recognition probably when it comes to your work and projects that you need to work hard. So look at this. Please, please. Yes. And obviously leave behind, because after this card, what did you need to leave behind? This person who's flaking on you is probably going to tell you, oh, you made me do this. That's probably one of the words that this person is going to tell you. So my Aquarius, it's been a long reading, and I hope you liked it. So even though your love life is going to be a little bit conflicted, but you're going to have the recognition probably at work, and it's going to help you. So I think you're going to be in the spotlight. Just work hard for it. You deserve it, Aquarius. So I want to send you a big kiss, much love and much light, and I see you at mid-month. Ciao.